Good evening, space travelers, and welcome to Sci Fi. I had to remember what show I was on. I do so many. Hi Fi, Sci Fi, Sci Fi, Hi Fi, Sci Fi. Don't even get it right. Sci Fi Hi Fi. My name's Belina Rin from the band Death and Gloria, and beside me we have Etienne.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Amazing. And we have our guest today, Peter. What are we using for your name? Sorry, I should have asked before we got in here.
You can call me anything you like within reason. I am Peter, but I am also Alpha Chrome Yayo, and I make far out exciting music. So call me whatever you fancy, as long as it's not horrific.
Call me. So basically, we're on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. We're breaking all the rules indeed. We're gonna ask Peter to introduce himself, and then at the end of that, we're gonna come off Facebook and YouTube because we are a Twitch show. We're a Twitch show, and this is what we have to do. That's what you're supposed to do. So we will be coming off YouTube and Facebook. This is your notification to get your butts over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/death_ingloria. And Abby and Fistful of Doom is already in the chat. Fistful of Doom, I hear you're getting Etienne on your podcast and you've not asked me. I'm the fucking talent around here. Come on. No, I'm joking.
Just doing the voice. Just doing a voice.
Anyway, Peter, for the folks out there who don't know who you are you and what is it that you do?
So basically, I am a music man. I'm a music making fellow. I make kind of, I never really know how to describe it because what the music I make is quite varied, but I would call it far out exciting music, to put it in a nutshell. But it's usually kind of retro influenced. It lands somewhere around retro wave and synthwave or vaporwave with bits of jazz and hot flashes of metal and anything else I feel like doing. But yeah, that's me, a big music man.
And we're from the same part of the world, it would seem, even though we have never met.
I know, yes. So yeah, from just outside Belfast, Northern Ireland. So this is a lovely surprise. I didn't know you were from around here too, which is brilliant. What a treat!
I know, what a treat, eh? I've just put away my accent now. I'm just gonna go home. My homebrew accent's coming out now, and stuffy's all, quite frankly. I just got one question for the both of you, actually, before we get wild into it. You both have riots going on. Discuss.
Okay, so to call it riots here would be an insult to all of the great riots we've had in the past. So there was like a couple of 100 people who decided that the 8 p.m. curfew the government installed recently was like complete load of rubbish, and they just went and smashed a couple windows downtown. But 10 years ago, we had 300,000 people in the streets for 90 days straight protesting a tuition hike for universities. So, that riot felt really like a weak-ass attempt at revolution, whereas we're used to bigger things. I'll let Peter go about Ireland. That seems more serious.
That kind of, it almost makes me jealous that there seems to be, revolution and profound reasons for your riots. At least maybe that's misplaced. I'm not sure, but ours are, invariably, as a lot of riots are, pretty silly. And the reason behind ours at the minute is so hugely complex, but also so entirely simple that it's just ultimately bored people being very silly. But, I mean, that's only my opinion, but it's not a lot of fun. But you know what? I mean, these things happen, and it's a small pocket of people in a very small place. And life here is overwhelmingly lovely, I should say. I always worry that I'm painting pictures of Northern Ireland as some kind of war-torn, hellscape. And, it's not really like that. But, bad people are burning buses and stuff, and I wish they'd stop.
Oh yeah, here this week was a couple of smashed windows and looted shops. Really nothing. Our biggest riot in history in Quebec have been when they suspended hockey player Maurice Richard in the 60s for punching a referee because the referee was holding him back while the other team was punching him. Hockey is a fun sport.
Yeah, nice.
That sounds so Canadian. That's exceptionally Canadian.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
When I was a kid, I was in the Sea Cadets, and we used to really play up the fact that Northern Ireland was this supposedly war-torn area, and told everyone that in Northern Ireland you had 2 lots of clothes, because the government didn't want to know people outside Northern Ireland to know how bad it was in Northern Ireland. So you had your your normal clothes for when you left Northern Ireland, and then you had the same clothes but bulletproof versions, and the army would collect you to take you to school in a meat wagon, essentially. And we used to tell that to the English cadets all the time, and they loved it.
As you can tell, I'm wearing my civilian non-bulletproof denim tonight.
Yeah, because you don't want to let the secret out, and I've just done it live. Okay, on that note, Facebook, we are going to, and YouTube, we're going to be leaving you. If you want to come and join us on Twitch, you need to just come over. It's free. It's free. You can watch without having to even sign up if that's what you fancy. And if you want to have a chat, then you need to sign up, and it's free. So just get your butt over here, quite frankly. So see you later, YouTube.